The morning of January 20th, 2025, dawned cold and bright in Washington, D.C. Former President Donald J. Trump, along with Melania and Barron, attended a service at St. John's Episcopal Church. This was a familiar scene, echoing Trump's previous inauguration in 2017. Following the service, the Trumps headed to the White House. There, they joined outgoing President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris for a traditional pre-inauguration tea. The atmosphere was undoubtedly tense. This was a peaceful transfer of power, but the stark ideological differences between the two administrations were palpable. The motorcade then proceeded to the Capitol building for the inauguration ceremony. Due to the frigid temperatures, the ceremony was moved indoors. This was a break from tradition, but it did little to dampen the spirits of Trump's fervent supporters. Inside the Capitol, Chief Justice John Roberts administered the oath of office to President Trump. Trump placed his hand on both his family Bible and the Lincoln Bible, adding a historical weight to the moment. The crowd erupted in cheers as Trump officially began his second term as the 47th President of the United States. The day was a whirlwind of tradition and transition, setting the stage for what promised to be a controversial and consequential presidency. Trump wasted no time in outlining his priorities for his second term. He signed a flurry of executive orders, signaling a sharp departure from the Biden administration's policies. One of the most significant orders focused on energy independence. Trump vowed to unleash American oil production, including controversial drilling in Alaska. This move was met with both praise from the energy sector and condemnation from environmental groups. Another key executive order targeted inflation, a persistent concern for many Americans. Trump's plan involved a government-wide approach, though specifics remained vague at this early stage. Immigration, a hallmark issue for Trump, also took center stage. His executive orders included measures to strengthen border security, limit asylum claims, and challenge birthright citizenship. These actions were sure to ignite legal and political battles in the months to come. Trump also took aim at transgender rights, issuing an executive order that recognized only two genders, male and female. This move was seen as a direct attack on the LGBTQ+ community and sparked immediate backlash from human rights organizations. Trump's first day in office was a clear indication that he intended to govern with the same boldness and disregard for convention that defined his first term. His actions sent shockwaves through Washington and beyond, leaving the world wondering what the next 4 years would hold. The world watched with a mixture of anticipation and apprehension as Trump reclaimed the Oval Office. Reactions from world leaders were mixed, reflecting the global polarization that Trump's presidency had come to represent. Russian President Vladimir Putin, a longtime Trump ally, was quick to congratulate the newly inaugurated president. Putin expressed optimism about the future of U.S.-Russia relations and hinted at the possibility of a peace agreement in Ukraine. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz, representing a key U.S. ally in Europe, struck a more cautious tone. While emphasizing the importance of transatlantic ties, Scholz also stressed the strength and unity of the European Union. He confirmed that he had spoken with Trump prior to the inauguration, suggesting a willingness to engage despite potential differences. Pope Francis, a vocal critic of Trump's policies during his first term, did not mince words in his response. The pontiff condemned Trump's hardline stance on immigration, calling the plans to restrict asylum and increase deportations shameful. He urged compassion and humanity in addressing the global migration crisis. These varied reactions underscored the challenges and complexities facing Trump on the world stage. His return to power promised to reshape global alliances and reignite old conflicts. Back in the United States, public opinion on Trump's return was as divided as ever. An AP NORC poll revealed limited support for some of his key priorities, such as withdrawing from the Paris Climate Agreement and increasing oil drilling on federal lands. However, there was more enthusiasm for his plans to tackle inflation and eliminate taxes on tip income. Outgoing President Biden, in a move designed to protect potential targets of Trump's administration, issued a series of preemptive pardons. Among those pardoned were Dr. Anthony Fauci, General Mark Milley, and members of the January 6th House Committee. The pardons were a stark reminder of the political divisions that continue to grip the nation. Amidst the pomp and ceremony of the day, there were also moments of intrigue and symbolism. Melania Trump's decision not to bring a gift for Jill Biden, a departure from tradition, raised eyebrows and fueled speculation about the relationship between the two families. Equally intriguing was the letter that Biden left for Trump in the Oval Office. The contents of the letter remained private, adding another layer of mystery to the already enigmatic transition of power. As the sun set on January 20, 2025, America embarked on a new chapter in its history. The second coming of Donald Trump promised to be just as unpredictable, divisive, and consequential as his first. Only time would tell what the ultimate legacy of his presidency would be.